would say that they have, let me see if I can my children. Most of the schools that are, or a lot of the schools that are 2A schools are consolidated districts. In other words, they've got more than one.
Well, I would say probably the person that's making 47,920 has probably been in the position for a while. He's at the top. Just assuming that. But, I think somewhere right in the middle of the 38 and 47 would be somewhere around 43,176, which would be approximately 10,000 more than he's making now. I mean, do we need to go? I mean, I'm
is that where you
assuming
want to end, or do you want to step it up and start?
Do you want to know kinds of schools and what we're talking about? The Comanche School District has 3 sites. Clarion Goldfield has 4. Colfax Mingo has 3 sites. Louisa Muscatine, I don't know how many sites they have. They're about the same size as us, but they're clear over the eastern side of Iowa. Eddyville, Blakesford, I don't know, but that's 2 school districts that were Glacier Cherry consolidated a number of years ago. Gilbert would be one of the few districts that I faxed that was about our size. It would just be 1 district, but they have 2 other small towns with Gilbert that are not in the school name, and I don't know. I would assume they have to travel out to pick up kids. Bondurant Farrar, I know, has at least 3 sites.
What do they get at Rockwell City?
What?
What do they get over there at Rockwell City? What they have? Include Lytton. You have that down?
No, I don't. No.
So there are several of them that have
Central
different
Lee has more than 1 site. And all these schools are in the 825 to 950 student range. Garner Hayfield actually has 2 other small towns with its 870 students. Gilbert's 990 students. Louisa Muscatine's about our size. MFL Marmac is over Rapid, 960 students. And I didn't look at what part of Iowa they were in. I just started at the alphabet in the directory we have and looked for the first dozen schools that were about the same size as our district. Okay, I missed completely what you said because
I was just saying that, you know, somewhere in the middle of that 38 to 47 for a starting wage for the first year would be approximately 43,176, which would be 10,000 more than he's making now. For somewhere to start, you know, whether or not we want to do something like you're saying that we're proposing to do a pipe salary, you know, I'm open to that too. You know, second year, do we want to give him, you know, an additional $1,000 plus what everyone else gets, and third year the same thing, and then we kind of get him back up to where those other people are at. I don't care, it doesn't matter.
Bill, any thoughts?
Yeah, the thing about Phil, he has the longevity. I mean, he's been doing it for a long time, so I mean, it's just something to look at. It's not like he's a brand new transportation director jumping into position. He's established and been around. So I don't know if we need to do the steps with Phil, personally. I think we should find a dollar amount that everybody's happy with and set it. That's my thought.
How about, if you don't want to do that, how about $45,000?
That's perfect. Whatever number we agree with, I'm on for. I mean, he's been doing it for a long time. He's established, and that's my thought. And then next year he'll get the % increase that everybody else is getting without steps. 45 is good. You gonna make the motion? Me? Yeah, sure. I'll make the motion to start Phil at 45,000. That's the number everybody's happy with.
I got a motion.
Well, what we can discuss.
Again, any discussion?
We just got done approving teacher salaries and stuff. There's teachers been here forever that aren't making that much money. And I guess part of me has a problem with that. Not that this isn't as important or whatever. It probably needs to be at least considered or looked at. I mean, the highest priced teacher we have on here is making $47,000. And then she's been in the district 28 years. So, what other expenses are going to be added to or whatever as far as this transportation director? Phil is going to take basically 2 positions. How much more money is going to be added, you know,
It's going to take
down there?
it's going to take a route driver in each district.
You mentioned the Cates, I know that the Cates guys are the backup guy, you're talking about extra hours for that person
When
too.
Phil's gone, it's going to take when Phil's the transportation director, he won't drive a bus in the morning. So that means there'll be a route driver in this district. Because Larry Bunt's retired, there'll be a route driver in that district. And there'll be, I wish I could tell you what the additional hours are going to be that.
And I'm just asking, I know it's gonna be an added cost, and my concern is,
Yep.
if Mr. Bunt was making around the same Phil is making now, I don't know.
Yeah, I think he was making 36. He'd been there 42 years, and was 41 years and making, I think it was 36,000.
So you're looking at $69,000 being spent there to bump Phil up to 45, and then add another $8,000 to $10,000, all of a sudden you're at 55. You're really not saving huge amounts of money other than the fact that they give you a weighted average or whatever, is my concern, I guess. I love Phil, I know he does a good job. I guess have to sit back and say, sounds like a lot of money to me when our teachers aren't getting paid that much. So,
Additional 2 bus drivers cost us about $9,000 a year.
I think that's what they were showing here on the route, was
I don't know,
87.
something like that. Other, that $9,000, and what other expense are we gonna have? Additional?
Well, like, there's some things that, we need to talk about, Mr. Bunt, pulling buses out before or after, late at night to get stuff ready or whatever, and that's not a bus route, that's somebody gonna have to be.
Yeah.
Those are gonna be hours that they're gonna have.
Yeah, actually, after Larry's bona fide retirement is complete, he has to have 4 months off for IGers. He's asked, he's already applied to come back to pick up his route again, and he's agreed to take the getting buses in and out or in the Lakeview, and Phil already talked about that. He lives right in town, and he could put a bus away on a Saturday, or he could get a vehicle out on an evening, or put one away, or...
Those are gonna be added hours that are gonna be something other than just run the routes. That's all I'm getting at. I don't know what that's gonna add up to be, but it's gonna be something.
What are you suggesting?
I guess I really don't have I don't have enough information as far as how many hours he's going to be spending in both places, how much added duties he's really going to have. I don't really have it.
I'm not sure anybody does.
Yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at. I don't really know.
I wasn't suggesting concrete on the number, I just don't think it needs to be incremented in steps. I could care, I mean, I do care what the number is, but I'm not